welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Clayton Kershaw getting the start.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Kershaw fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a foul ball, he stays alive. A wind in the pitch. That one the other way. Nice grab. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Tommy Pham. And he deals. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the hill in this one, Merrill Kelly. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 1-2. On the ground. Marte throws to first in time. And Betts is set down. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
You have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
And Freeman is retired. 2 away now.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Here comes a pitch. Line drive. Thomas makes the grab on the run. Dodgers down in order. Scoreless after 1. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. And a pitch. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Rojas for 1. How about that double play?
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Alec Thomas now. The 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
And a swing and a miss. And that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom of the inning, and now it's Max Muncy. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Now fly ball to right center. Thomas gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
And Martinez. JD Martinez is the first guy that I remember seeing videotaping his own batting practice so that he could go back inside and look at the video. This one in the air, right field. Carroll makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And a pitch.
Nope, outside.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Two down, nobody on. That's off the mark, and the count's full. Hammer, base hit.
Everything came together for him. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Here's Jason Hayward. That's in there. 2-2 now. Peralta off of first with 2 away. In the air, left side. Gurriel has it sized up. Brings it in. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. The other way, and he beats the shift.
Batting 9, the shortstop.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. The 1-1 is fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one the other way. That's a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
This is Corbin Carroll. Throw on to Freeman, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting 1 out of it.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 so far. Kershaw the 2-1. This one in the air, center field. Outman under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from 3rd. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at 3rd, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Next is the designated hitter, Tommy Pham. Struck out swinging his first time. On the ground, right side. Betts in plenty of time to first, 3rd out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Dodgers 0. Back here in L.A. Now here is James Outman. The 1-2. And now 2-2. The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Righty to the plate. Swing, and a ball popped up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting ninth, the shortstop,
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Rojas.
Three-two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Tapped softly on the ground. Longoria whips it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Mookie.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in the long ball threat, Mookie Betts. Grounded out his first time. Hit softly on the ground left side. Tosses across to first. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Out of the 4th. And now Christian Walker. The 2-1. Fought off foul.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Kicks and fires. In the air, right field. Hayward gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Gurriel. He hit into a double play his first time up. Fly ball to right. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And the Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freddie Freeman.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. It doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's 0 for 1. Next pitch misses outside. And that's ball 3. Freeman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. And gone! He sends a rocket to left. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. This guy with light tower power. And it is 2-1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Now back, the designated hitter.
J.D. Martinez stands in.
Martinez.
The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here.
Both you and I know how much attention to detail that J.D. Martinez pays. Kind of makes me think of Albert Pujols, who has been called the machine at times during his career. I venture to say you could put J.D. Martinez in that same category, at least the way he approaches his craft.
One-two now. And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
David Peralta at the plate. And he's already singled in this game. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. That one felt good, and they add on. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. Fly to left his first time up. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Kelly checks over to first, and he's back. And now James Outman. The 1-1 is fouled off. Squirts away a little bit. He's into second easily on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And now Miguel Rojas. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Hayward, the runner at third. Outman at second with one away. Right through there. Got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You'll sometimes, as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And here it comes.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
1-2 here. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. On the ground to the left. Whips it to first on the run. Out number 3. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 4-1. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Alec Thomas. The 2-1. That one fouled off.
You know, these D-backs looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Now the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Singled and scored his first time. The pitch. Hit hard. That gets through.
That's back-to-back singles for him. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Man at first. Stepping in as the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
At the plate, Corbin Carroll. Lined, and that's a base hit. Longoria headed for the plate. He will score, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now, Ketel Marte. Pitch misses there. Now 3-1. And a pitch. And he walked him.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Tommy Pham. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Bases loaded. 1 away. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. On to Freddie. Double play. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-2. Back here at the ballpark, now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Freeman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a 1-1. That's hard hit in the line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Swing and a ball popped up, and there's 1 down. Here comes Max Muncy.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Freeman at first, 1 gone. And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
1 away, runners at first and third. Here's J.D. Martinez. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Merrill Kelly departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. Bryce Jarvis gets the ball now.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
David Peralta steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. The 1-2. Swing and a base hit. Muncy on his horse around third. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
And now, Jason Hayward on the ground. And foul ball.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable. Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly. In comes the runner from third. It's 7-2. And the batter will be the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. And the pitch. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. And puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Diamondbacks 2. Top 6. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Christian Walker. And a 1-2. Gets a piece. and stays alive. The pitch.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Here's a 1-2. Ground ball left side. Muncy sends it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
2 outs, base is empty. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. digs in now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The 1-1. Gurriel gets a piece. The wide to kick the pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Strikes goes Gurriel, and that is that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Thomas throws to second, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. This one lifted in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. He's already homered here in this one. The wind of the pitch. That one hit to right. Carroll moving under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're still on top 7-2. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Shelby Miller.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
At the belt and fires. And a count 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Max Muncy at the dish.
The third baseman, Max Muncy.
The wind of the pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Gurriel has it sized up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
J.D. Martinez stands in.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
1 down, base is empty. Hammered to center. No doubt about this one. Way out of here. Gone. They'll circle the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now the left fielder, David Peralta. And he grounds one to the right side. Marte throws to first in time, and they got him.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now here is Jason Hayward. Right-handed reliever. Out to short, Perdomo. And that ends the inning. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th. Now at the plate, Corbin Carroll.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Bounce to the left side. He's in there.
The batter, number 4.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Base knock right field. Lead runner around second. The throw in.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Tommy Pham stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker. And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Ball to strike. The pitch. That's a base hit. Run scores. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Joe Kelly comes on now.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Misses inside. 3-1 now. And the righty deals. Ground ball up the middle. Good feed. That's one. And that's quick work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs. Inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Diamondbacks 3. Bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, James Outman.
The center fielder, James Outman.
Right-hander kicks, deals, and fouled off.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound. Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
2-2 now. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. High fly ball out to center field. Thomas makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Liner, base hit.
The first baseman, number 5.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now it's going to be a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1 left for L.A., but they lead at 8-3. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Alek Thomas.
Alek Thomas.
Left-hand batter waits. Going to count 1-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 3,
Now up next for Arizona, Evan Longoria. The pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And now it's even up. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, number 2, Geraldo Perdomo.
And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. The pitch. That's in there. And it's 1-2. Two outs. On the ground to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take the series opener here at home.
It's pretty early in the series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
The final in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs on 15 hits. 1 error, they left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.